Psychology says the human mind is a mystery, but sometimes it holds on to one person and never lets go. Why? Why does one soul stay when others fade? Why does one face return? In dreams, in silence, in the in-between moments of life. It's not always love. It's not always trauma. Sometimes it's something deeper. Today, we reveal the powerful psychological secrets behind why only one person stays in your mind, even when you try to forget. 1 point, the brain hardwires. Emotional experiences. When you feel deep emotions, love, pain, betrayal, connection, your brain releases neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin. They act like glue, attaching your memory to that person. You're not just remembering them, you're chemically bonded to them, like an emotional tattoo on your mind. That's why you can forget what someone said, but never how they made you feel. Second, emotional anchoring. Psychology calls this anchoring. When you experience strong emotions around someone repeatedly, your mind creates anchors, triggers, a song, a smell, a place, even a date. These things bring them back instantly. They live rent-free in your mind because your emotions paid the deposit. 3. The Zeigarnik Effect. According to the Zeigarnik Effect, your brain remembers unfinished experiences more than completed ones. If a story ends suddenly, a breakup without closure, a friendship that faded, a person who ghosted, your brain doesn't know how to file it away. So it keeps the tab open. That one person stays because your mind keeps waiting for answers that never came. 4. Trauma bonding or intense experience. If someone made you feel intensely, either positively or negatively, your brain creates a stronger imprint. The brain mistakes intensity for importance. They might have hurt you or healed you, but either way, they touched you deeply, and that depth becomes memory. 5. You don't miss them. You miss who you were with them. Sometimes it's not even about the person, it's about how you felt with them. Alive, seen, understood. You created a version of yourself around them, and now, without them, that version feels incomplete, so your mind holds on to them, not because of who they are, but who you became in their presence. 6. Your attachment style plays a role. If you have an anxious attachment style, your brain will obsess over people who give mixed signals. You crave clarity from those who confuse you. If you're avoidant, you'll remember the one person who got too close, the one who broke your walls. Your attachment wounds choose who stays in your mind. 7. Your mind uses people to teach you lessons. According to Jungian psychology, every person who haunts your memory is a mirror. They reflect something unresolved inside you. A need, a pain, a desire, a lesson. Your subconscious keeps them alive because it's trying to heal you through their memory. 8. The person represents a symbol. Sometimes that person becomes more than just a person. They symbolize a time in your life, a version of you, a dream, a failure, a hope. They're not real anymore. They're a symbol your mind refuses to erase because forgetting them feels like forgetting a part of yourself. 9. Spiritual psychology, soul connections. Some psychologists and spiritual teachers believe certain souls leave a resonance. Call it twin flames, call it karmic ties, call it fate. But you remember them because your soul recognized them. Your logic moved on, your ego forgot, but your soul never did. Patipurli, you remember the person. You couldn't control, you don't remember the ones who chased you. You remember the ones who made you chase. Why? Because your brain obsesses over mystery, over lack of control. Psychology says, we want what we couldn't have. We replay what we couldn't understand, and we romanticize what we couldn't control. So, why does one person stay in your mind? Because you never really understood them. Or maybe they understood you too well, because they arrived in a moment you were vulnerable, because they awakened something or shattered something, because your soul whispered they were meant to matter. And even if they leave your life, they stay in your mind. as a reminder of everything you felt but couldn't explain. But here's the truth. You are not broken for remembering them. You are human, and your memory is proof that someone once reached the depths of your heart. Now it's your turn to learn the lesson, to close the chapter, or maybe to honor the memory and still walk forward. Because your life deserves to be filled with presence, not only memories.